Now with the PGO Major coming to a close and conclusion and Navi taking that grand final over G2, the market has been kind of left into a little bit of a shamble. I think a lot of people in the comment section of my videos and on YouTube and the internet itself do not have any patience, and they are wondering when this 75% off sale is going to happen. I think a lot of people right now, as of fake news kind of spreading around, people are saying the 75% off sale is not going to happen. But if you take a look and you don't really believe me, you head on over to Counter-Strike, you can know at this moment in time, you still can't buy the autograph capsules. So at this point in time, obviously, they still have to update the game. The diamond coins and the coins themselves came out. Obviously, it took a little while, and I think this is going to take the exact same amount of time as well. It's going to take a day or two. CSGO devs are not the biggest and brightest behind kind of updates in CS in general. But with the autograph update, I think when we receive these, I, for one, don't think they're going to be on souvenir packages. I don't think that's going to happen whatsoever. Two, I don't think souvenir packages are a good investment as of right now. I know people are just selling them like absolutely crazy on the market. They're going from 1,000 quantity to 0 in the matter of just a couple seconds, and they're being reset from, you know, when they were almost at a crash before the PGO Major ended a couple hours before, they were almost at $4, and now they're back up at 7 to 8. That's just because of the hype surrounding the game. In a couple days, I can pretty much guarantee you they're not going to be very hyped, and they'll probably originally go back to their original price in the next few days. And it's going to happen with the sort of RIPTIDE situation where people bought so many of them because they saw the case price, and then they were like, oh crap, I have to sell these, and then they see in a week's time 30 million other people did the exact same thing with a large amount of quantity of cases, and the case crashes in price. Now, with the souvenir packages specifically, I think a lot of people are going to take my words out of context like most people do in a lot of situations like this. I don't think they're a bad investment overall. I think they're a decent investment possibly going forward in the next couple of years. They're definitely more of a risky thing, but I think the souvenir packages for this major, specifically the Ancient Collection as well as the Dust 2 Collection as well as the Mirage Collection, are looking like a decent investment. But is this going to turn into a sticker situation where we are going to be waiting 3 years to just wait and hopefully it hits the original retail price? You know, what if these don't really go to this price that we bought them at, obviously being $3? What if it takes a couple years? What if it goes to $1.50 in the next little while when a market crash happens, and then, you know, we have to wait a couple years for this to even possibly go to $4 or $5 on the community market and even on third-party websites? I mean, you'll be making maybe 30 cents profit in the next couple of years. But I definitely do think there is room to grow with these, but I definitely would not throw your entire bank account or inventory at this as of right now. I would definitely just throw some extra money right now, and possibly this is most likely better than a lot of sticker investments you could be making later down the line. And usually with other majors we've seen like Berlin, you cannot buy souvenir packages on sale. So it's going to be very interesting how this works out. I don't think that they're going to go on sale, because if they did, I mean, they would literally crash the price of every individual skin in that case, not just the souvenir edition, but the base version, because you'd be able to get skins for so cheap. It's kind of like the same situation we had with RMR Golds, right? You look back at that, when those went on sale, this is what I think is going to initially happen with souvenir packages. So people and random people on YouTube asking me if they should sell their entire inventory to buy souvenir packages. Absolutely not. You shouldn't have done this with any investment, in my personal opinion. As of the current climate of CS investing, it's just not a good idea as of right now. It's not a good idea to put all your eggs in one basket, and that's just in general. You know, while I open the souvenir package, I really have to discuss the 75% off sale situation. Valve is not going to not have a 75% off sale. It's just not possible for them to not have it. They make so much money every single year. For them to not have it, it would just be an absolute disaster for them not to. They'd lose so much money. It'd be like Call of Duty not having any skins to buy as well as supply drops or anything else like that. And yes, I am relating this to Call of Duty because they are two similar, very similar big companies out there on the market. So overall, I would just have some patience, and probably by the time we receive the autograph update is when we will receive a 75% off sale. But if not, I think what could happen is the capsules, the souvenir, the autograph capsules themselves might not go 75% off, because this has never happened before, because this was a rushed major, and because the last few months of CS updates have been very rushed. I don't know if this is to compete with Valorant or just because Valve isn't doing things half-fast because they're making so much money now, similar to other big franchises and first-person shooters and genres like this. So obviously with the rushed update, things could be appearing a little different than we've received them before the past few years. So the autograph capsules, one of two ways. I think these could come out on their own. Obviously, there's no 75% off sale with that update that goes out in the next couple days. Or in the next couple days, we receive an update where we receive these 3 capsules in particular, all 75% off, and these don't go 75% off, and then they possibly go 75% off in the next couple days. Or it just is like every other major, and we just receive these 2 specifically 75% off. But usually every single major before this, especially with autograph specific capsules, which we haven't seen in a very long time, they could be quite possibly going on their own sale separate from these. But I think they're all going to go on sale at some given point in time. There's just too much money to be made that's on the line as of right now. Do you guys think any differently? Let me know down in the comments down below. And once again, man, people need to have patience. It's absolutely ridiculous that people are just going ahead and saying there's not going to be any sort of sale whatsoever. People are just very, very stupid. So try not to believe any of that stuff. Try not to spread any fake news. Hopefully you have a great day. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.